Hello there, you're watching a special show on ET Now. So, Laddus overflow at Mumbai BJP office after Mahayuti crosses majority mark. It's the big election verdict day in Maharashtra. BJP-led Mahayuti has crossed the 200 mark in Maharashtra, and GIFT Nifty also indicating a 190-point surge on for Monday now. Now we're joined in by Nikunj Dalmia, who's the editor-in-chief for ET Now as well as ET Now Swadesh. Nikunj, for sure it's a big day for Maharashtrians to celebrate, not just Maharashtra, in fact the entire economic fraternity to celebrate, because Maharashtra is an important state. You talk in terms of their share to GDP, their share to FDI. Maharashtra holds the key.
So, it's a big win for the NDA. Maharashtra is a big state and it's a very big win. And surely this will have a sentimental impact on the markets in the near term. It may not have a very incremental impact. So there is a difference in what sentimental impact could be and what incremental impact could be. The reason why there could be a sentimental impact right now is because this is a vote of continuity. The state of Maharashtra, and since we are talking about state elections here, historically, by and large, the whole Maharashtra politics has been dominated by regional issues, rural distress, farm distress, farmer suicides. And typically when you see these factors have played a very large role in the way how the state polls have moved. But despite the fact that there is the rural stress and the agrarian economy in Maharashtra is weak and the per capita income is down, the fact that NDA has come back to power, it is a clear indication that the heat of rural politics is not being felt. What this means continuity, and markets always vote for continuity. So that's the sentimental impact. The positioning of Indian market is such that bulls would take whatever comes their way in order to really come back after a terrible October and a horrible November. So this, in a sense, is this big point which the bulls would really like to latch on to. Now then there is incremental impact. The incremental impact is that what will change on the global front because of this election, what will change in terms of FI selling, what will change in terms of the aggregate earnings slowdown? Well, nothing whatsoever. So like I said, this will be a sentimental impact, not an incremental impact. The sentimental impact could be felt till Monday, it could be felt till Tuesday. Markets had a strong close on Friday, which means markets knew what was coming. So I don't expect like a very powerful rally, but surely if the market sustains on Monday and Tuesday, then a further bout of short covering cannot be ruled out, because markets in a sense were not really, this is not a binary event which would have swung the Nifty any which this way or that way. This was always supposed to be a sentimental push here or there, which I think will get captured or will be settled between Monday and Tuesday. Back to the studio.
All right. So, Nikunj, you clearly said that there could be a sentimental reaction to it, what we can see on Monday. Nikunj, we request you to be with us. We also have Sandip Sabharwal to talk us about what possibly we can see in the coming week. Sandeep, thank you so much for joining in. Quickly, your reaction on it, because what Nikunj was also talking about, that there could be a sentimental impact of what numbers we've got today. And clearly, this indicates that continuity of policies and reforms, and in a state which is a key contributor in many front now. Can there be a possibility that we can look at it at an angle of, we can look at from this aspect that this could be a confidence booster and there could be some stop to FI's relentless selling now?
There are two parts to the question, what FIs will do and what the markets will do. So I think from the market perspective and from where the markets are positioned, my view was that Thursday when the entire Adani controversy broke out, we could get a panic bottom formation there. As long as the Maharashtra election results did not go against the ruling combine. And the election results indicate that not only the majority has been retained, but with a much wider mandate, which indicates that the people in general are happy with the economic policies and there will be continuity in policy. And Maharashtra being the second largest state in the country, a mandate like this from here also reinforces the entire growth story of the country. So I would think that it would be taken positively, and it's come at a time when markets are not at all-time high. Markets are seeing a decent action aside the Friday up move. We were down 12-13% from the top. And to that extent, it I think it indicates to me that we could have made the bottom for 2024. And from here on, incrementally, markets could do better. What FI will do, I don't know, because I don't focus too much on letting funds flow and using that to predict the market movements. The markets have their own movements and funds flow usually follow.
Okay, so Sandeep is of a view that this could incrementally also impact markets, and in fact, Nikunj is also there with us. Nikunj, you would have heard what Sandeep also mentioned, and just going back to the fundamental reasons also, what we have seen in last couple of weeks, from 8 weeks, what we have seen in Indian markets, reasons were many. Slowdown in corporate earnings, there was slowdown in government spending, earnings momentum has slowed down because government was not spending much. Can there be some respite, or can there be some change of stance now? Because, when BJP coming into power now, political continuity here, this was a key milestone or important political developments which the ruling party has seen now at the center. Now, this would mean that they will also want to achieve their budgeted capex.
We'll have to look at each thing separately here. One is that, look, there is a slowdown in the government spending, but I expect that to pick up. However, in terms of, like Sandeep mentioned, that the focus which has been growth dominated, expenditure dominated, that entire focus would continue. I mean, Haryana was small, but Maharashtra is big. Maharashtra is a state where population is large, where other factors in terms of the total messaging, what, let's say, a large population wants when they are voting for continuity and with such kind of a clear mandate, it means that they are pretty happy with the economic policy, even though the state of Maharashtra has gone through its own share of rural distress and there have been agitations, at least at the farmer level. So I think from a market standpoint, if you are the ruling party, you would say, look, this is an indication that when we thought in May that we were losing our way, the assembly election, first Haryana and then Maharashtra and those UP states which they won, it is a clear indication that they do not want to shift the wheel. So if they're not going to shift the wheel, the expenditure will continue. And those other factors which in a sense have added to the slowdown will start normalizing. I think I just would like to take a lead from what Sandeep mentioned, that we are in oversold conditions. We've not had a straw of good news of late, whether it is money moving back into China or this entire strength of dollar index courtesy Donald Trump's victory or earnings slowdown or IPOs. We've not had any big trigger where markets are surprised. So could this be the trigger for an oversold market, for market to start making a bottom? Maybe yes. But can we thump our table and say that, okay, FIs will not come back and sell and, we called a market bottom, but that has got rechallenged? That may happen. But when you are oversold, little bit of good news also sometimes leads to markets re-rating or short covering, and I'm hoping that happens.
Okay.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.